Hi friends, welcome back for another story with Miss Laurie. Today's story is called The Different Dragon by Jennifer Bryan. Before I start reading, I thought it'd be really fun to learn the word different. Now let's just say the word different. D, d. Different starts with what letter? What letter sounds like d, d? Letter D. Nice. And we learned in another video how to say dinosaur with our letter D. It walks across. Now I'm going to teach us how to say different for the book, Different Dragon. So here's one D, and we make our Ds by putting our three fingers, except our pointer stays up, together with our thumb. We should have like a little hole. We can always look through it. Now we want to make two Ds. So we want another D with our other hand. Awesome. And then our Ds are going to cross like this. So put them together and bring them apart. And that is how you say different in sign language. Let's do it again. Ready? Different. Different. And you know what the opposite of different? The opposite is the same. And I thought it'd be really cool to teach you same. So this is fun. We're going to take our thumb and our pinky out and put our hand like this, right in front of you. Now shake them back and forth like this. Or move them side to side, really. So, same, different. Did you know that we're all different? And that's what makes us all really special and unique. I always tell my friends, the world would be so boring if we were all the same. It's so much more fun that we're all unique and different and special. The Different Dragon. Noah was a not-so-little boy who was getting ready for bed. He had taken a bath, he had chosen a favorite pair of pajamas and put them on all by himself. He had brushed his teeth and only needed a little bit of help from one of his mothers with flossing. Then he built and toppled some block towers with his younger sister Claire on her bedroom floor, chased the cat Zoe out of the hall closet, lined up all his toy trucks by the stairs, wrestled with his mama and Claire in his parents' room, and then finally crashed the neat row of trucks into a big, messy pile. It was a loud crash. "I think you are ready for bed," said Goma. "I think you are right," said Noah with a big grin. And when he was snuggled into his cozy big boy bed in his own room, he said to Goma, "Let's tell a story." "Okay," said Goma. "Who should be in it?" "Me," said Noah. "Will anybody else in the family be in it?" Goma asked. Friends, I'd love to teach you family in sign language. We've learned friends in another video. And I always tell my Red Room friends that especially at school, our classroom friends really start to feel like family because we get so close and we all love each other so much. And I hope that maybe you'll start to see me as family too, even if you're not a friend in the Red Room. We're still friends now. So, family. Family starts with letter F. And this is letter F in sign language. So you're going to take your pointer and your thumb and put them together. And then put your other three fingers up. That's letter F for family. And just like for different, we need two Fs. Two Fs. And we're going to put our Fs up high and bring them in a circle down low. Nice. Let's say family together. Family. And I always tell my friends, when you're in a family, you have your own family or your school family, they help you feel complete and whole. So it's like a circle. Family. Let's find out who's in Noah's family. Noah was a boy who had two mothers, Mama and Goma, a younger sister Claire, two cats, Zoe and Diva, a gerbil, Rex, and some fish, Jonah, Scoopy, and Tiny, in his family. "No, just just me, said Noah. Then he added, maybe Diva. That's one of the cats. Do you have any pets at home? Do you have a cat? Or a dog? Or maybe a fish too, just like Noah? I wish I had some pets. I used to have a dog named Betsy, but I don't have her anymore, and I miss her so much. Maybe you have a pet, and maybe I get to meet them one day. I love dogs. All right, said Goma, and where should you be? Noah thought. How about on a boat? Okay, said Goma. Once upon a time, there was a boy named Noah who went sailing on the ocean in his royal blue and snappy orange boat. Is the boat an ocean liner or a sailboat? Asked Noah. A long, steady sailboat with silver sails and colorful flags brought back from adventures in faraway places. My friends, let's freeze a moment. I would love to come into boat pose with you. So, we're going to need some room to move. So I'm already on the floor, but I want you to see my whole body. So I'm going to move a little further back. All right, so for boat pose, we want to sit on our bottom. And we want to bend our knees and put our feet on the floor, just like this. Now this is really important. Put your hands down behind you to help support you first. Because the first thing I always do in boat pose is bring my feet up. And when this feels good, I then bring my arms up too. Do you notice that my back is up? It is not on the floor. If your back is on the floor, bring it up. We want to work our core muscles. That's your belly. Nice. And then I tell my friends, if that is too easy, stretch up high or stay right here. That's always okay. And Noah wanted a sailboat. So let's make a sailboat. Bring one sail up. And you can always switch sails. Or my friends love 2 sails. That's always great. But what would I also like to do in our boat pose? Grab your oar and let's paddle and sing. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. Splash! My friends always like when we splash at the end. It was really fun riding in a boat with you. If you have any siblings at home or even with a grown-up, you can always do a partner boat pose as an extra challenge, and it's super fun. And if you have a big family, you can always do a group boat pose. My friends in the Red Room and I do group boat poses all the time, and we have to work together to keep each other up. It's really fun. It's great teamwork. You should try it one day. Is there a moon? Asked Noah. Yes, answered Goma. He sailed along under a moonlit sky that was full of stars. Let's learn moon in sign language. So we have learned C for cat, but I want you to use your C. You want to make a moon, kind of like a crescent moon. Bring it to your eye, then bring it way up high to the sky. Nice, just like that. So the moon's way up high in the sky, so we want to bring our moon up. And you also see stars. So you need to point your fingers again, and we're going to shoot them up to the sky, like up and down. Nice. And that's stars. And the pointing your fingers are going up, because look what happens when you go down. Now you're saying socks. We don't want socks, we want stars. No smelly socks, just stars in the sky. In the sky. Back to the story. Even though the boy was good at counting, there were so many stars in this night sky that he couldn't possibly count them all. The boat was sturdy, and the water was dark and cool. Is there music? Wondered Noah. Indeed. Noah's favorite cat, Diva, always sailed on the royal blue and snappy orange boat with him. On this night, she sang a fancy feeling tune, opera style. All right, my friends, you're in for a real treat. I'm going to sing some opera as Diva the cat. I love a grand feast, the big fishes from the sea. I love a wicked prowl, chasey mice, and lots of fowl. But what I love most is to nap, 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 a nap in the sun. And that was Miss Laurie's version of an opera. I really hope you enjoyed that. And how about for Noah's favorite cat diva, we come into a cat pose. It's super fun. So again, we're gonna need room to move. I'm gonna go back to my yoga mat. And now we're gonna put our knees and hands on the floor. Nice, you look good. And for a cat, we wanna curl our chin to our neck. Or our chest. Nice, and curl your shoulders. While we do this, we wanna make a cat noise like this. Meow. My friends know when there's a cat, there's always a cow. So we're gonna straighten our backs again, head up and say, moo. But we don't want a cow, we want a cat. Meow. Moo. Meow. Moo. Meow. Moo. Meow. Moo. Meow. Nice. It's always fun doing some cat and cow poses together. Noah and Diva had discovered that magical things happened to them when they sailed the high seas under a moonlit sky, and tonight felt especially magical. As they stood on the deck of the boat looking out into the night, Noah tasted the air with his tongue. Can I see your tongues? How about we all do what Noah just did? Let's taste the air with our tongues, like this. He rolled the air around in his mouth. Can we do that too? Taste the air. And Noah thought it tasted like peanuts. What do you think your air tasted like? Did it taste like peanuts, like Noah? Did it taste sweet, like chocolate? Did it taste sour, like lemons? All air can taste different. Peanuts, Goma agreed and went on. Peanuts and lemons and the magical tasting air made Noah hungry for a snack. He said to Diva, "Let's sail to Dragon Cove and get some chocolate yogurt for me and some goldfish for you." Diva thought this was an excellent idea, so Noah turned the boat in the direction of Dragon Cove. On the great lawn beside the cove, they discovered that a firefly and cricket convention was underway. The sky was full of blinking luminescence, and orchestral melodies floated across the air. The music was grand and sounded, "Goma, is there going to be a mean dragon?" Noah interrupted. "A mean dragon? With fire in his nostrils, and a long, spitly red tongue, and lots of chomping teeth?" "That kind?" Noah nodded his head in a serious way. "Very well," said Goma. As Noah slipped the boat into the main dock in Dragon Cove, he felt a strangely warm gust of air brush the back of his neck. Diva meowed and then quickly skittled down below deck. Noah knew just what he would see when he turned around. The meanest dragon in all of Dragon County was lumbering down the hill, fire darting from each nostril and hot breath pouring from his teeth-filled mouth. The musical melodies abruptly ceased, and the crickets and fireflies scattered hither and yon. Noah stood on the deck of his boat and decided it was time to put on protective gear. "A shield and goggles?" Noah asked. "Right you are," said Goma. Noah went below deck. First, he reassured Diva, who was hiding behind a pile of life jackets, that all would be safe again soon. Then he donned his protective gear. When he went back up on deck, Noah saw that the dragon was beginning to cry, said Noah. Cry? Asked Goma. Yes, because he's very upset. Why is he upset? You tell, said Noah. Goma thought. She thought for a minute and then continued. The dragon cried and cried. His sobs were so loud that they shook the trees and the ground and the hills and the very deck of Noah's sailboat. And the dragon's tears were as big as tennis balls, said Noah. Oh, poor dragon. Look at him. Look at that face. He's so sad. He's crying. Really big tears. Tennis ball sized tears. Sometimes when a character in a story is crying or really upset, I like to do what I call boo-hoo breaths. So we're going to take a deep breath in, and then we're going to let out our boo-hoos and sobs, just like this. Deep breath in. Again, breathe in. But I'm not really sad. I'm alright. Should we do a smile breath just to get rid of our boo-hoos? Ready? Now everyone looks happy again. Let's see what happens next with our sad dragon. Tennis balls, which splashed on the ground and began to make puddles all around the dragon. Noah, who had been prepared to protect himself from the dragon's fire, lowered his shield and pushed his goggles onto the top of his head. Then he spoke to the dragon. What's the matter? He asked. I just can't do it, the dragon wailed. His big nostrils were no longer darting fire. Instead, he had a runny nose, and truthfully, he could have used a very big handkerchief at the moment. The handkerchief's like a big tissue. It's no use. What's no use? Noah asked, moving up to the bow of the boat so he could get closer to the dragon, who was now standing on the dock. I just can't be fierce anymore, the dragon said. I just can't. Why not? Noah asked. It's a lot of pressure to be fierce all the time. All that roaring and gnashing of teeth and snorting fire. It's a lot of work to scare people and be so mean. And nobody ever wants a dragon to be funny or sad or just regular. There's only one way for a dragon to be, and that's that. The dragon lay down, resting his head on his front paws. On his front legs, just the way Diva did when she was napping in the sun sometimes. Noah put his shield down on the deck and spoke to the dragon kindly, but firmly. I am a smart boy, and I know some things. I know that there are lots of different ways to be a dragon, and being fierce isn't the only way you have to be. You can be however you want. If you want to crush my sailboat and set it on fire and then eat me up, you can. Or we could play badminton and then have some ice cream instead. Noah did indeed sound very wise. The dragon listened carefully and thought about what Noah was saying. Then Noah added, I have a lot of friends who feel the same as I do. They'd like a dragon who is different. What would you like? Would you like a fierce, scary, mean dragon with fire breath? Would you like a friendly, nice, gentle dragon that you could play games with, like badminton? It's a type of sport. Or eat ice cream with and just cuddle and relax, read a book. Because you know, just like dragons, people can be very different also. We're not always happy and we're not always mad. We feel lots of different feelings at different times. And it's okay to feel different things. We have many different feelings. It's okay to feel them. With that, the dragon lifted his big head. He looked extremely relieved, even happy, and he dragged the scaly back of his claws across his runny nose. Can you teach me how to play badminton? he asked. Noah said, sure, let me get the equipment. So the very smart, not so little boy went below deck and retrieved 2 badminton rackets and a birdie. My friends always ask when I read this book, Miss Laurie, what's a birdie? And it's just, instead of a ball, because it's not quite a ball, they call it a birdie, and that's what you use with your racket to go back and forth with the badminton rackets. So if you're really curious about what badminton is, you can always ask your grown-up really, really nicely, may you please show me pictures of badminton? Because we can easily find pictures for you online, like searching in Google. So you can always use your words and say and ask for these things. Under the full moon, he taught the dragon how to play, and they played for a long, long, long time, until it was time for breakfast. And what did they have for breakfast? Noah asked with a yawn. Let's all do a nice yawn together. Right? I think Noah's getting a little sleepy after this story. Now that, said Goma, is another story. The end of the different dragon. Did you like this story? Did you like having a different dragon? One that was sad and even crying and didn't want to be so fierce and mean? Like I said, everyone's different. All right, before we say goodbye, let's become a dragon together. It's gonna be really fun. So again, we need room to move our bodies. So I'm gonna go back on my yoga mat. And to become a dragon, we're going to put our knees on the floor. Put your knees on the floor, on the floor. Nice. But watch carefully. Look, my bottom is up. You do not want to be sitting on your feet. So if you're sitting like me on your feet, bring your bottom up. Nice. Only your knees should be on the floor. And we're going to, this is really important. You're not going to be able to do the next move if you don't look like this. And now we're going to bring one foot in front of us. Nice. And you want to have this knee bent and your other knee bent. Awesome. This is the first part of our dragon pose. Now, the leg that is out in front of you, you want this arm that is on the same side of that body to go on the outside of your foot. Nice. So this is the inside. We want the outside. Nice. Beautiful. Now raise your big dragon wing way up high. And we're going to let out a big dragon breath. So deep breath in. And roar! Nice. Let out all that fire. Let's do that one more time. Look up at your dragon wing. 1, 2, 3. Beautiful. Now, we must do the other side. It's really important to stay balanced and to be even. So put your other leg out in front of you. Nice. And you have to put the same hand that's on the same side as that leg on the outside of your foot. Beautiful. So you don't want it on the inside, you want it on the outside. Perfect. Now you're not going to see my face. I'm going to turn the other way. We're going to raise our dragon wing way up high. And we're going to take a deep breath in and let out our fire breath. 1, 2, 3. Nice. Let's do that one more time. Breathe in. Nice. You look like awesome dragons. Super fierce, super scary when we let out our fire breath. How about one last dragon roar together before we say goodbye? Deep breath in. Nice. I'll see you later, dragons. I love you lots. That was the end of Miss Laurie's stories. See you soon. Bye.